if I'm gonna be the playmaker Kentucky need, I gotta do better. I ain't been producing. You know, I had a couple of good plays. I ain't me though. I'm an explosive playmaker, and I ain't played good in the last 2 games. I'm gonna fix that.
Does something just feel like it's off right now? And if so, what do you think it is?
I don't know what it is. You know, I'm just watch all the film for the first 2 games and see what am I doing, my body language. You know, I know I need to fix that. You know, I'm dropping balls. I had 3 drops tonight. I only dropped 3 balls last year. So I'm hard on myself. So I'm getting this lab and I'm gonna fix that.
How's it taking balls from Sawyer, defer from Terry, if at all?
I mean, we all practice together, so you know it's nothing special. I mean, that boy, he can throw the ball just like Terry. You know, so.
Can he catch it like Terry did tonight?
Yeah, he can. You know, we make sure everybody get reps at catching, throwing the ball. You know, so.
You feel any what the testing will show any extra pressure on you? Like you said, you're a playmaker.
Nah, you know, like I said, I got to do better. You know, I've been playing average. You know, and I ain't an average player. I don't like to look at myself as an average player. I just got to be better.
Is that just the motions, or do you even really have a fine point on what's causing that?
Nah, you know, I'm an anxious player. You know, I tend to want things like big plays. Like every time I get the ball, I gotta let the game come to me. You know, I was talking to Coach Stoops on the sideline, just asking him what I was doing wrong. He's just saying maybe I'm just trying to take that step too fast. You know, I just gotta be patient. And I'm gonna be better. I promise y'all I'm gonna be better.
You have to particularly guard against trying to do too much if Terry can't play. I mean, you being one of the best players in this scenario where you're trying to carry this team. It sounds like that's not what you want to do.
I ain't gonna think like that, but if it was to come down to it, I'm a workhorse. So if I gotta put the team on my back, that's what I'm gonna do. You know, I love the game of football. And I ain't just one of the people that's gonna say I love the game of football. I really don't love it. That's all I eat, sleep. You know, y'all can look at my son. That's all he see. I love the game of football, so whatever I got to do for this team, that's what I'm going to do. I just talked to him, you know what I'm saying? He told me he was good, so go with his word.
Do you plan on reversing that screen pass next week whenever you caught the ball on the other side, went around the offensive line, got that first down?
If I got to. You know, I'm at a point in my life right now on the football field. I really don't want to take as much hits, you know. I see a lot of people getting messed up around with CTE and their head injuries. I'm 200 pounds and playing in the SEC, lineman like 300. I ain't really trying to get hit. So I'm fast too. I'm faster than I was ever been since I got here. So.
You guys not even think about stuff like that, especially after Terry. You know, one play can change everything in that situation.
I gotta keep my mind straight, you know. Like I just told these guys, I don't know if he was over here. I've been playing average, so I really can't worry about the things that's going on around me. I gotta worry about myself to put me back on to help my team. I ain't been helping my team, so I need to help my team.
What would you have to say to Terry right now if he was watching? You know, what message would you have for him? You know, that he went down. What would you say to Terry right now?
What you mean,
like you know, obviously.
My boy straight. That's my boy. I love him.
How confident are you in Sawyer over there coming in if he has to fill in for Terry for the next game?
You know, everybody here for a reason. You know what I mean? Obviously, he started at Troy last year. So he came in, made some plays tonight, as y'all see. First pass was a touchdown. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a grind. You feel me?
How tough was that to see, man? Seeing Terry go down?
You know what I'm saying? I'm an emotional guy, so you feel me? I just wanted to, get back, but I ain't that type of player. So, just let our game play for ourselves.
You guys left some points out there.
Yeah.
Penalties, drop balls.
Me, the first 2 games, man, I really ain't been playing myself. Probably just be overthinking it, trying to do too much. I gotta get back to the basics of me. I gotta just play my game.
You guys can't really, harp on this game? You got a big game next week. How do you guys kind of prepare yourself and move forward?
We just gotta go extra hard. You know, obviously we know what that team gonna bring in. You know, it's Florida versus Kentucky. One of the biggest games this year, and I think we're gonna be ready for it. To be honest.
Thank you, Lynn.
Good.
And Sawyer, not your typical backup quarterback. You know, he's had experience at Troy. What does he bring to the table?
Everything. That boy can run. He can throw the ball. You know the offense. So I think we'll be fine if anything bad was to happen.
Last one for Lynn. Anybody got one? Good.
Yeah, I remember
Thanks, Lynn.
asking you